It's Trixie, and please don't be confused by my voice. It still sounds a little bit weird since I was suffering from a cold for over a week, which was really annoying, and I still don't feel 100% well, but I'm on my way back to a normal life. When you're pregnant, your immune system works a little bit different, so this really knocked me down, and maybe you can still hear it, so please don't worry about it. There are only a very few days left until the baby comes, and this is why I decided to today pack my hospital bag. You know, the bag that you take with you to the hospital, where everything is in there that you may need in the time where, well, you're preparing for birth. Because when it actually happens, when you get into labor, I guess you don't have too much time to think about, do I take the pink socks or better the orange ones? Do I do this? Do I do... No, I think this has to be quite quick. And this is why I prepared everything today. I already stored some stuff on the table during the last weeks, like stuff that I wanted to take with me, and today I finally gathered everything and put it in the bag, and I'm done now. And since this was a lot of work and a lot of organization, I decided to make a video out of that, showing you what is in my hospital bag that I will take to the hospital when the little one arrives. Just for the record, please don't take this as a "this is how it has to be" kind of video. I certainly forgot something, I certainly put something in there that I won't require at all, so please don't take this all for granted. You have to find your own way in doing this, but maybe it's like a little guideline for everyone who is in the same situation. If you read online, the opinions are completely different. There are pages that tell you that you need everything. Alright, so shoes, socks, diapers, a small towel, a washing machine, a rotten banana, a dead squirrel. So I guess it's really easy to end up taking too much with you. Sorry, hi, I'm here to deliver a baby. Or to end up taking too less. Hospital bag? I don't know, I just bought popcorn. This is why, of course, I try to find the perfect mix out of too much and too less, but in the end I will be like, how could I forget about this? Or like, what did I think when I put these shower curtains in my bag? And it cannot be perfect, so please don't assume this from my video. It's just a simple guideline. One last little point, showing the clothes that I'm going to put into my hospital bag for the baby may give you a clue about its gender. People that follow me on Instagram will already know what gender it is, because I already posted some pictures that are quite obvious, but well, after this video I guess every one of you will have at least a clue, granted that you trust the rabbit, of course. So here it comes, my compilation of things that I will put into my hospital bag. I think you already saw this in the corner of this video, and I will show this one first because it actually doesn't have anything to do with the hospital bag. This is the car seat that we are gonna take into our car for the little one. When you bring your baby home for the first time, of course you cannot just have it in your arm while driving or while your partner is driving, and you cannot like tie it to the roof of your car or something like this. This is why you need a car seat. And I already bought this, we already prepared it, I washed it, I cleaned it, and yeah, this is what's gonna be with us in the car for the day when we bring the little one home. Then, before I can show you what comes into the bag, I should maybe show you the bag, which is simply a sports bag from Adidas that is not huge. It's one of the smaller versions of it, but it has a lot of like extra bags and stuff where I can store stuff separately, so that I can make like categories. In this little bag comes the cosmetical stuff, here comes the towels and stuff like this. So this is quite cool, and it has a zipper, so it's like sealed without any problems, and yeah, I like this one a lot, and this is the one that's gonna come with me. Even if you're not about to deliver a baby, when you go to a hospital, you always need clothes for yourself. First of all, we need some socks, and one bigger pair because hospital floors are sometimes cold and I don't want my feet to be cold. Then underpants, of course not just one, but I didn't put all of them in the bag yet because I'm still wearing them, and grabbing some pants is gonna be a really quick action, and I don't want them to be in the bag already and having nothing to wear anymore the time that I'm home still. Then I will take this one with me, which is just a really big jacket that is super comfy. It's almost like a bath coat from the length and from how comfy it is. And I will wear this when I'm a little bit cold, when I'm just walking around, because, well, giving birth sometimes takes longer as you expect, and you just walk around. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, so this will help me a lot. And I'll just like put it over whenever I freeze, no matter what I wear below it, because I'm not there to win a beauty contest, I'm there to become a mother. The same thing applies to pants. I will simply add some jogging pants to my bag, like maybe one short one and some longer ones, just because I want to have enough clothes to just quickly change when I feel like it, when I'm cold, when I'm warm. And I guess that jogging pants are the most comfy thing in the world, and I will enjoy wearing them. Now it gets a little bit more birth specific. I bought these really simple t-shirts, one size bigger than my normal size when I'm not pregnant. And as you can see, they have some buttons here. So when you just delivered a baby, of course, one of the first things you do is you try to nurse it. And it's really complicated if you have to always get your shirt off, put the baby on, and with these you will just open them and you can nurse your baby right away. And yeah, this is what I bought them for. I bought them really cheap. This is another one that I'm gonna take with me, and yeah, this is the purpose for them. Talking about nursing, I also brought a nursing bra. It is beautiful. As you can see, it's like one of those bras that you find into your grandmother's cabinet, but well, this is what you need in the first days. And as I said, I'm not there to win a beauty contest, and the good thing about them is that they have like a second layer in the cups where you can put your little tissues in there, because this is what you need when you nurse, and they are also really comfy. I also bought this in a size that is one cup bigger and one this part longer. So this is actually a 85E. I right now have 80D, so you get my point. This is how I bought it, and this is the one I'm going to take with me. And of course I'm going to wear another bra when I reach the hospital, so I guess that is enough. Then something I'm really proud of buying is this shirt here. You may not understand why I'm so proud of buying it yet, but it is just a really huge black shirt. When you read online, people tell you bring something that you can deliver a baby in. And as you may know, delivering a baby can get messy. And you don't want your shirt to be too tight, you want to have a lot of space in it. And well, talking about messy, this is why I bought it in black. And it's also really long, so that I can just only wear this in case that the baby comes. And this is actually the one that I plan to deliver my baby in, if that is possible, if I don't wear hospital clothes, because I heard that this is not common anymore to give you these horrible nurse dresses, and yeah, you have to bring your own stuff, and if you have it you can use it. And this is actually a size 46. This is like, I'm normally a 34, so this is really huge, and I just love it. And what I love the most about it is what it says on the top. It says, "It's time to start living." And I think this is the perfect slogan to get a baby into this world, isn't it? So yeah. Last of all, just some shoes to walk around in the hospital, because I guess it may get cold sometimes. Alright, another thing that almost everyone needs when you go to the hospital is some cosmetical stuff. And I'm really happy because I joined a baby club of a drugstore in Germany, and they give me this little bag here that I will thankfully use to carry all my stuff around. It looks like that at the moment, and I'll just show you piece by piece what's in there. I'll just grab whatever I find first. This is another bag inside of the bag where I have some makeup in. This is not the most important thing to carry with you when you deliver a baby, of course, but sometimes it makes you feel more comfortable if you put a little bit of makeup on. It's not the makeup that I use every day. This is like the leftover products that I don't need right now, or stuff that is almost empty, stuff that I used before and then found a better product and stuff like this. So this is just If I feel like it, I have it with me and it doesn't take too much space away. Another thing is, of course, a brush. Everyone needs a brush, and I want my hair to not be tangled. Talking about hair, I will of course take hair bands with me because this is quite a jungle and I don't want this to be in the way if I don't want it in the way, especially when you sweat and if you walk around and you have to move a lot. No thanks. So 2 of them to be sure. Here are also some earrings that I will just put into the front bag in case I need them. Then we have new toothbrushes for Eric and for me in case we need them. A little bit of toothpaste, a lip balm because I could imagine that my lips will get really dry during the day and I want to have something against that. A little mirror just to check yourself out. Some, I don't actually know how they are called in English. When you have a wound, you put this around it. It's sticky, like a bandage. Then I'll bring stuff that I will need if I stay longer than 1 night, because sometimes you have to be longer in the hospital than expected, which is just like, yeah, something to shower, something to wash your hair, and a razor. Then very important, deodorant in this little tiny version because I don't want to take like this big spray can with me. 5 nursing pads. I already told you that the bras that you use when you nurse have like the 2nd layer, and this is exactly the kind of things that you put in there just to avoid dripping. I will not go into detail about this. I will also not go more into detail about these 2 little fellas that I'm going to take with me because I already mentioned that birth is messy and yeah, you can figure out what you may need them for. You normally get these kind of cleaning products in the hospital as well, but in case I cannot reach them and in case I don't know who to ask, I know that I have some in store as well, and this gives me a lot of like security. Beauty part, done. Something not so interesting yet very important is the paperwork. I just have this folder with me where everything important is in. Everything important contains the maternity log, for example, then the doctor's referral to the hospital, Eric's paternity declaration, or both certificates, or both birth certificates, and a declaration about me willing into anesthesia if it's needed, and also my my confirmation that I'm fine with donating stem cells from the umbilical cord. This is what is right now in there. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna add some papers later, but at least this is like the most important stuff. What you also need is of course your ID and your endurance, your health endurance card, but I have these in my wallet. I will not put these in the folder. Since hospitals have the reputation to sometimes become boring, I will take a book with me that I can read stuff, and of course my MP3 player with headphones so that I can listen to music. It's gonna be boring anyways, but I'm not sure if I may use my phone too much, so these 2 things are definitely something that I will put into my bag, and I'm really happy to take them with me. I will also add a notebook and a pen, because there are always things that you sometimes need to write down to not forget them, and as you may know, I'm also a hobby writer, and maybe I have the perfect idea for a new story when I'm about to deliver a baby, so you never know, and this is definitely something that I may need in this situation. Talking about not being able to always use my phone, I will of course take my phone with me, and a recharger. Please don't forget the recharger, this would be like super annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure of how often you can take your phone with you or actually phone people, write people, but of course I will try to keep everyone informed, but otherwise I'll just send Eric outside to tell the most important people what's going on at the moment. And yeah, but these 2 things, super important. Something else that will definitely accompany me as well is this little camera. This is a camera bag and there's a camera inside, with a fully charged battery in there and a replacement battery as well that's also fully charged, and a complete empty saving card, then the recharger of course. So I have like a complete video photo equipment with me here. I will most likely not take my huge camera with me that I'm filming with right now, because well, you cannot always take care of your hospital bag, and I don't want to be like, oh, my beautiful camera is in there, I cannot move from here, it's nah. Maybe Eric is gonna take the big camera with him because he wants perfect photos and stuff like this, but I think if you have some footage device, this should be enough. And this little camera is actually pretty good. I was filming my first videos on the old channel with it, and yeah, I always liked it. And yeah, of course, we want to make photos of the baby. Not too weird photos, not be like click, 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 because this is, if you deliver a baby, this should be a moment that is not only about taking pictures and posting them on Instagram and stuff like this. I never want to be like that. But of course, you want to capture some moments, and I may also make some little videos, but I don't know yet. If I feel like that, like really recording what I'm thinking and like making a vlog out of my birth, I may consider doing so, but really only if I feel like it and if I feel that it's appropriate. So this is just the device, just to be in my bag, to do with it whatever I feel like. Some more useful things. This is just a little bag where we have some cash in, because you never know if you will find an ATM wherever you want it, and of course if you have to pay a taxi or whatever person or service you need, it's always good to have some money with you. It's not too much, but it's always good to have something with you, and I just keep it in this little black bag so that it's not so obvious that we have cash in there. What I will also take with me are some snacks. For example, these banana chips, because they have a lot of energy in them, and I feel like this would be the food that I feel the most like eating when I'm in this situation. And also Dextro Energy, which is grape sugar, to just boost my energy a little bit if I feel like it. I will add some more snacks, I guess, but maybe some chips or whatever, but of course I will not bring my whole cuisine of stuff. If I need something, I'll just send Eric, because that's what you have husbands for, right? Yeah, but these little things will definitely come with me, just to have something in there, you know? I feel like eating something, I feel like nom nom nom, these two are here for me. The last thing on the just useful list is this little shopping bag that I plan to put like dirty laundry in, or whatever I may find to be kept in a bag. Yeah, simple as that. Now we come to the things that you all waited for, the baby stuff. First of all, I'm gonna take a really cuddly blankie with me, which is super cute. This is actually a blanket that I used when I was a baby, with a little cat and mouse on it, and I just love it. I'll just put this on the ground of the bag and everything else on there. It's just so super comfy, and I washed it with a really nice shampoo. It smells really cute already, and when the little one is there, of course I want to wrap it into this blanket, and maybe also wrap myself into this blanket. Whoever is cold will get this blanket, and I'm just really happy to have it, because it reminds me of my own babyhood and makes me really excited of being a mother. Then I will take a little towel with me. It's a really simple towel, just in case that I want to like wash my baby for the first time, or I need to like clean it a little bit. And yeah, they just advise you to have something really simple as that with you as well. Even though most of the clinics provide you with it, I will take one diaper with me, just in case, or for the way back in the car, because you never know, and it's always good to have something like that on your own with you already. As well as this kind of tissue. This is for little babies that spit on everything, that you just put around their mouths and little bodies, and yeah, I will also grab this. And then of course some little tiny clothes. This is the first little cuteness overload thing that I'm gonna take with me. It was sent to me by my very best friend. Her first child was actually having this on when it was born, and now she gave it to me to like as a sign of respect and honor, and I'm really happy to have it. It's so super cute. It's size 50, so like the smallest thing you can get, and this is definitely what my baby will wear. Maybe not the first day, but one of the first days of its life. And it also smells so super cute, and look at these little feet and everything, and well, this is the first thing I'm gonna take with me. I just made a really funny face. The second one is also really cute. I bought it on a flea market and of course washed it really well. It has a little butterfly here, and it's just the same thing basically. This is the stuff that newborns just wear, then with a little pullover or just a body in it. And yeah, I just find this so super cute. It's simple. I'm not one of those mothers that want everything on their baby's clothes and like funny slogans and stuff like that. This can come later. This is just really simple. It's super cute, and I am so excited to have her in there. Two things that go with the little clothes that I just showed you are like this little pullover in case it's cold outside, or just this little body also, just to have something for her, you know. Normally hospitals tell you that you don't have to bring any clothes at all because they provide you with it, but I like the idea of bringing a little bit of clothes for my baby. I know mothers that had a bag full of stuff for their babies already, but I think that's a little bit exaggerated. I'll just take these little things with me because they're like important, special things for me, and this is what I want my baby to get in touch with the first days. And when you dress it for the first ride home, you need something like that anyway. So this is what my baby will wear when we drive home. One of the cutest little things on earth, here. I think I will not say anything about this. I will just show this into the camera and wait until all men melted and have to punch a wall with spikes on it to get their manliness back. Isn't that cute? I decided to take them. I also don't want to take like 5 different pairs of socks with me because, as I said, the hospital is gonna have a lot of them in stock. But yeah, I love these. They are really cute. I also got them from the flea market, and this is what she's gonna wear. We reached the last point on the list, which is actually not a point on the list because you don't need it necessarily, but I had this item when I was really small and I wanted to take this with me in any case. It is this little cute rose red bear. It doesn't have eyes, it doesn't have anything because little babies shouldn't swallow anything, they don't need much. But yeah, this is what is going to come with me as well. So Eric, me, and the little bear are going to be the first characters that my baby is going to be introduced with, and I just want to give her this and like have a little tiny toy to play with her already, even though she's going to be super exhausted and not care at all about it. But it's cute, isn't it? It wasn't enough to show the little socks. You have to see this little bear as well. Look at the bear. Look at the bear. Can you bear the bear? Okay, my rabbits, I think I showed you everything that I was surrounded with here on the couch. This is what I'm going to put into my bag, except for the bag itself and the car seat, of course. If you think that something really urgent is missing, please tell me, because I'm a little bit paranoid of missing like the most important item, and everyone's going to look at me like, how could you forget to bring, you know? So if you have a good advice, or if you want to tell me that don't take this with you, this is really not good and blah blah blah, please let me know. I'm really thankful for every kind of advice, but this is how I will pack my hospital bag, and maybe you got some information out of this video that may help you for a similar situation like this, or if you're expecting a baby even for the same situation. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope you didn't die from the cuteness overload, which I could understand, because I'm always myself really close to dying by it. Yeah, if you have questions, if you want to comment something, please feel free to do so. The little bunny rabbit could come any second now, and this is such a weird yet awesome feeling for me, and I am just so super excited when it's gonna be. I'm like waiting for it every day. It can take 2 more weeks, it can be in 10 minutes, and this is a situation you're in that I never experienced like this. It's a really intense part of my life, and soon enough we will be 3 persons here. We will have a little baby, and I cannot wait for it. I'm so happy and looking forward to it. I don't really have anything more to say, just that I'm thankful that you experienced this life situation with me, that you're excited with me, and have a really nice day. The sun is shining today. I really enjoy it. If you can, go outside, and yep, see you in the next video. Bye! Look at the bear. Look at the bear. Can you bear the bear?